Hi guys, Sunday evening. I've got some cocoa, it's been rainy today, but it's kind of dreary and rainy. It's still hot though in Oklahoma. Yeah, so I have been off for a while, so just kind of doing some other things, and I'm also kind of working on something for myself. Um, Based around a lot of things, different things from like my past things that I've worked, and just kind of just a simpler, easier, quieter way of trading. One of which I just wanted to go over tonight. I've It's Sunday night, like I said, and this was the opening candle. This is gold. This is the 5 minute chart. So basically, what I'm looking at no greens, no reds, no influence in decisions on moving up, moving down. Hey, I'm in anything like that. Really want to just wanted to simplify it and take everything off. And then basically go back to kind of technical analysis like I used to do. So this is a quick setup that I had. This was actually the high from Friday before the close, or Friday lunchtime ish. Yeah. And then basically it rejected off of that area, came down, and then bounced back up and rejected again. So what that did at that point when this rejected actually gave me 2 points. So one here and one here for a trend line. Some people, some people know trend lines, and some people don't like them. I have always been a fan. They've helped me in the past. So basically, that's where I put those 2 points on that trend line. At this point, I didn't have this trend line or this level. I added that level kind of to tonight after open when this dropped. So basically, into the close on Friday, we had a rejection off of this area. So again, this is kind of, hey, I now have two points on this trend line. Came down, and then got back down to this area where there's kind of a level here. I'm actually going to add one in there just because that's kind of is an interesting level there, because you've got a lot of points there where it was rejecting up of. So it rejected off of two things right here. So basically that trend line, and then also that level, and then also this trend line. So it's actually operating now within a closing triangle. So basically what I'm looking for then is I'm looking for an indication of it to break up and out for a long, or actually break through and down for a sell. Again, this is a very simplified way of trading. It's just going off of two trend lines, maybe, and then maybe levels if you have them. So open comes along, and basically it respects this level. It doesn't close above this level. It does come down, and like I said, this was kind of reinforced my idea of, hey, there is a level here, so I'm gonna add that line in. So it came up, and then basically with it in this triangle, and it's already respected it 3 times solidly, because the open there on Sunday, there would be typically some volume there to actually move and maybe create sentiment or whatever. So that actually it actually went to the downside. So again, reinforcing this area right here, and then I'm just watching it. Then I'm just taking sells. So basically, I took a couple sells out of the bottom here. Obviously, I didn't have. Let me take that off because I didn't have that while I was trading. So I basically was taking sells from. I was looking at breakdowns from here, but then I was also looking at. I think I entered. I did get in a sell from here because it was up by this line, and my stop was just above. Because again, my stop is just above that, so it's a fairly safe trade. Because even if it does go ahead and break this area, then I know, hey, it's possibly going to be going up. But everything I'm looking at, really, it didn't say that. So I took this one down, and then really I took this one as well. And this was the one really, because it was getting into this very restricted area. So it was either gonna, for me, it was either going to break up and above and keep going up, or if it broke down, it was going to come back down, and there was a decent amount of room below it to fall. So like I said, I took this trade here because it had already broken. I knew the bottom one was now weakened. So then I took a trade from here down, and then I also just took a trade from here down. I am currently what about 2,700 for the night. Couple contracts 92%. So I like the way this trades. It's like I said, I got wrapped around so many axles and trading very short time frames and things. So this is just something that again I've used it in the past. It's very simple for me. It's very easy. It's for me. It's a much more relaxed way of trading. But it's not the only way that I trade. So what I am gonna be publishing some more videos coming up soon. But I know, I kind of dropped off a little bit after taking all of my training videos down from the safety trade. But I really want to help people. I really just want to help people in the markets. If you want to trade, I'm going to kind of show some different ways and some different things that I've done over the years, and maybe it'll help you with your trading. But again, it's a lot of different. There's a lot of different ways to skin a cat, and not saying anybody's way is right or anybody's way is wrong. It's just kind of what's the best thing for you, and what's the best thing for the way that you trade, and kind of I'm here to kind of try and help and pass on my my experiences and losses and history to try and help people any way that I can. So again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not going to take live trades yet. I am working on something that I might be sharing with some people to do some testing with. I've got some things that I'm working on that I'd like to try and automate, because I think one of the biggest things for people is, well, the biggest thing, and I know that I'm guilty of it as well. I think 99% of traders lose money, but yeah, I think a lot of people are. It's FOMO trading, it's revenge trading, it's on a high trading. I had a great trade, just a great winning trade. Let me jump in and get another one, and then it bites you. So really, what I'm trying to work towards is something that's automated, and that has a win-loss ratio, that has a that will take every trade the way that it sets up correctly. And the reasoning there is, I think people, I'm not going to take that trade, and then it does work. So then the next setup they go in, and then that setup doesn't work. But it's really you're just playing the odds. So if you're set up, and I have one I'm testing right now that's like 80% with NQ, or over 80% with. So that means 20% of the time you have to lose in order to capture the 80% of the wins. So people get always wrapped around, oh my God, I want to be it is consistency, but consistency has different meanings. So it's like you miss every single shot you don't take. So if you take every shot and your history gives you an 80% win rate, then your miss is one trade closer to a winner. So as long as you're structured with your ATM strategies and your risk management, and you manage that trade, which that's also kind of going to be partially built in to what I'm building, is really I don't even want to see a chart. I want the system to do its thing and run itself its way. So I've basically I've backtested some stuff and backtested it. And backtesting is also something that you have to be wary of, because it's not going to give you it's not going to give you fully accurate results, because backtesting, it assumes that there's enough contracts at that price point to be able to trigger your trade, and then also when you sell, it doesn't take into consideration things like this at open. Yeah, it came down here, but if you'd have had an order play, like a take profit here, there's a good chance you wouldn't hit it and it would go back against you. So that's why I like to test things live trading. So I've actually been live testing for a few, well, about a month. No, about 2 months now. It's getting on for 2 months. And I'm testing it on Ethereum, on gold, and on NQ. It's very interesting because the trades seem nicer on Ethereum and gold, but my win rate is actually way better with NQ. Is what it is. NQ always used to scare the life out of me, just because it was just a very violent thing. But that's with the liquidity and the price action and the movements. That's where you can, with the right setup, you can get in and you can take those trades. So what I'm looking at is a specific short take profit on one contract and then a trailing stop on the second, with a very specific setup. And like I said, that there's a lot of things feeding into the setup for that trade. And again, it's quite a way off from release, but I'm actually really enjoying going through it. It's a bit and that's really why I'm publishing this video as well, is because I really wanted to keep my social media going, and my YouTube channel going, because I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the feedback. I really enjoyed the people learning from me, and the positive feedback and the positive people out there was just awesome. And that's what life's about. Life's about boosting others wherever you can and however you can, because karma's a thing. Karma comes back, and karma will get you, and it is what it is. And the more good you can put out in the world, for me that's kind of, the more good I can put out in the world, that just the better it is. So it's like I said, I'm going to be publishing some different videos. This is just one way of trading. This is Sunday, Sunday night. Well, it's kind of slow, but I'm done. I mean, I'm done for the day. My GoPro is telling me things. So yeah, not a financial advisor. Make your own decisions when trading, and have fun. Don't take it too seriously. Don't bet the farm on it. It's fun. It's an interesting problem to try and solve. But again, happy trading. Hope your Sunday's going really well, and God bless.